The Tesla Model S 2022 remains one of the most interesting and desirable EV cars in this expanding market sector. With a projected driving range of up to 412 miles depending on the model, the Model S can easily be used for long trips, and the 1020 horsepower Plaid version can produce quick acceleration while carrying 4 people. The Porsche Taycan and the Audi e-Tron GT are new competitors in the premium EV sedan market, both of which challenge the Model S in terms of performance and comfort. But Tesla's better range, autopilot driving technology, and charging network continues to drive people to this vehicle. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in today's video we'll be talking about the latest Tesla Model S. But before we begin, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications to never miss any updates. Now, let's begin. What is new in 2022? The Model S has an external and interior styling change last year, which led to the inclusion of a yoke-style steering wheel as well as a monster 1020 horsepower Plaid performance model. You see minor changes in 2022 in the exterior, although Tesla has announced a significant price increase for the long-range trim. Pricing. Tesla continues with the long-range model as its basic model for the Model S line. The long-range model has a starting price of $104,490. As for the Plaid version, aka the supercar killer, the 1020 horsepower Plaid model seems a lot more appealing if you're willing to spend an extra $36,000, with a starting price of $140,490 for that raw power and performance, while still being classy in silence going down the road. EV motor, power, and performance. Both Model S versions have an all-wheel drive system, with the long-range model being a dual motor and the Plaid model being a tri-motor. The different versions' acceleration varies from exceptional to ludicrous. As for power and performance, the Plaid model has an extra motor over the long-range model, which increases its horsepower to 1020 from 670. This makes the Model S Plaid achieve 0 to 60 miles per hour in 1.99 seconds, while the Model S long-range version has a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 3.1 seconds. In comparison, a 2022 Bugatti Chiron, a hypercar worth $3.3 million, achieves 0 to 60 in 2.3 seconds. According to caranddriver.com, let that sink in a little. Essentially, a Model S Plaid can compete with one of the top sports cars in the world while being a quarter of the price. That's a bargain if you ask me. In addition, Tesla Model S has proven to be a responsive sports sedan with well-controlled body movements and precise handling. Drivers may select between standard, comfort, and sports steering. The ride is comfortable, the handling is sharp, and is confident and almost peaceful on the highway. Range and charging. A battery pack is hidden beneath the Tesla's floor, resulting in a low center of gravity and equal distributed weight from front to back. The driving capacity and acceleration performance vary with each variant, with the long-range version's battery delivering up to 412 miles of range and the Plaid variant offering up to 396 miles of range. As for charging, you can get around 200 miles within 15 minutes of charging at a supercharging station. Fuel economy and real-world MPGE. While EVs like the Chevy Bolt and the Polestar 2 have an adequate driving range, the Model S remains a remarkable long-distance option compared to many gasoline-powered vehicles. MPGE rating for the standard long-range model are 121 cities and 112 highways. A 2020 Model S we tested scored a 222-mile highway range figure in our real world, 75 miles per hour highway fuel efficiency test compared to its 326-mile EPA projected driving range. The Plaid achieved 280 miles of its promised 390 miles of range. Interior, comfort, and cargo. With Model S pricing starting at $104,490 in 2022, consumers would just be justified in expecting a certain level of luxury inside the vehicle. The cabin environment is pleasant enough, but it isn't as luxurious as its competitors. The Lucid Air and the Porsche Taycan, the curved roofline of the Model S smartly conceals a rear liftgate that opens to expose a massive 26 cubic foot trunk. You are able to store 8 carry-on size luggage without having to fold down the back seats. A huge underfloor container in the rear storage compartment compensates for the lack of small item cubby stowage throughout the cabin, particularly in the back seat. Infotainment and connectivity. Fans of modern simplicity will enjoy the Model S interior, which has a massive 17-inch touchscreen screen that handles practically all of the vehicle's functions. Tech fans will be overjoyed, but we're not convinced. Because of the screen's placement of the dashboard, certain drivers will have to lean forward in their seat to reach certain symbols, particularly those at the top right of the display. Unlike the Model 3, the Model S includes a secondary display for the instrument cluster in front of the steering wheel, and as well as a rear seat small entertainment display. Safety and driver assistant features. Whereas the Model S has triggered a national debate about the safety of semi-autonomous vehicles and has been disclosed to catch on fire after these types of high-speed effects, its safety legitimacy is enhanced by good crash test finding from the National Association of Insurance Commissioners and the understanding that car fires aren't uncommon, whether in electric or gasoline-powered vehicles. Warranty and maintenance coverage. Tesla offers a strong warranty plan to safeguard the Model S power plant and electrical systems, but it lacks the Jaguar I-Pace's extensive bumper-to-bumper coverage and optional regular maintenance packages. How it appears from the inside. It's hard to discuss the Tesla's interior without mentioning the elephant in the room, the massive dashboard dominating touchscreen that handles practically every function. It was once a vertical display, but the most recent update included a landscape screen similar to the smaller Model 3. It controls everything from climate control to navigation. Fortunately, despite the large size of the screen, the interference is so clean and simple to use that it's no more distracting whilst driving than its rival systems. Certain functionalities can also be accessed through steering wheel buttons or voice commands. Tesla's build quality faults have been widely publicized, yet the cars that have been lately tested have felt more robust and well built than those driven in the past. The driving posture is rather nice, and the seats themselves are quite comfy. Is it comfortable? Overall, yes. The seats are highly comfortable, and the ride on the standard height adjustment air suspension is smooth enough to make the Model S suitable for long journeys. It's also useful around town. With a little practice, you'll be using the regenerative braking when you take off the accelerator, which regenerates energy back to the batteries for the majority of your braking. Autopilot. Tesla's Autopilot is indeed a package of semi-autonomous driving assistance technology. It's a costly choice, but certainly worth having if you spend a great amount of time on the roads. When enabled, it manages braking, acceleration, and steering assistance, similar to systems from Mercedes, Audi, and others. The full self-driving package is currently going for an extra $12,000. If you had to pick one feature you like about Tesla cars, what would it be? Comment your answer below. That's all for today's video, and before going anywhere, make sure to smash the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to never miss any updates from us. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Thank you for watching and supporting this channel. Until the next video, take care and stay tuned.